What's going on, dude? Welcome back to the vault. It's your boy, MC B Titties. And the film I'll be reviewing today, this one's been a long time coming, is Honey Boy. So let's just jump straight into it. This one opens on a film set before we get a really great exposition delivering mashup of other various film sets and the various scandals this character has been involved in. There's such an absolutely incredibly talented cast for this film. There's Lucas Hedges, who plays a teenage Otis / Shia LaBeouf, and he honestly nails LaBeouf's persona, from his mannerisms to the way he speaks and the inflection in his voice. An absolute masterclass in acting from him. Hedges is joined by Shia LaBeouf, who's essentially playing his own real-life father. LaBeouf has always been a powerhouse of an actor for me, and it's honestly no different in this role. He's just one of those actors that completely submerges himself into his roles. The standout for me, though, was young Noah Jupe, who, you guessed it, plays LaBeouf as a child. The kid is honestly an emerging star. His acting talent is raw and natural, just some really terrific casting. The story for this one, in case you weren't aware, tells of Shia LaBeouf's rise to stardom from a child star to one of the biggest actors in the world, detailing the arrests and controversies along the way. I absolutely adored the story for this. I was very much looking forward to seeing it before it even came out, and honestly, it did not disappoint. It paces fantastically, switching between young Shia and child Shia beautifully without running the overall speed of the film. It's fantastically written and has sharp, off-the-tongue humour. The relationship between young Otis / Shia and his father is written brilliantly, showing that you really should write about what you know. There's a great, hard-hitting yet slightly humorous scene where Otis is on the phone with his mum and has to play messenger as his parents argue through him. All of this, coupled with the phenomenal acting, makes this a strong and enjoyable narrative. Shia LaBeouf writes this one and teams up with director Alma Hayel. Am I pronouncing that right? Probably not pronouncing that right. It's no surprise, really, seeing as it's based on his life. Honestly, he's just as talented behind the camera as he is in front of it. And whilst this film isn't a perfect representation of his childhood, it's still apparent that he mined a lot of very personal stuff from his childhood and you know, as he grew up. LaBeouf offers a sweet yet heartbreaking narrative, with some truly splendid camera work and really easy to digest transitions and cuts. I also really appreciate that you changed the name so as not to, be too on the nose. Even though we know it's about his life, because of these reasons, this film has become one of my favourites that I've watched in the last couple of years. It's just truly a masterpiece. And the only thing I learned from this film was I need a stunt chicken. Not only will it pay the bills, it'll also provide food, so win-win. There we have it. There's just my very quick review for Honey Boy. I've been meaning to get this one out for ages, since I watched it last year, but I am a lazy piece of shit. Let's just jump to the two most important questions. Question number one: would I recommend this film? I would 100% recommend this film. Shia LaBeouf lately has just been knocking these small indie films out of the park, from American Honey to Honey Boy and all these great other films. If you are a fan of Shia LaBeouf, despite all the controversies and media and bad media attention that he gets, I would 100% recommend this film. Even if you aren't a fan of him, just this film on its own is just phenomenal. So for those reasons, I would 100% recommend this film. Question number two: does this film belong in the vault? My only issue with this film was that I would have liked to have seen more from Shia's career, as it truly took off, as he was kind of navigating the film industry as a kid. However, he clearly made the film that he wanted to, though, so I wholeheartedly respect that. I've got nothing but respect for him for making this film. So, like I've said already, this film is absolutely phenomenal. The writing is fantastic. The acting is, up here. It's just stellar acting. So for those reasons, there's that little diamond star, and it's gone off wherever it goes, followed by one of Shia LaBeouf's many controversies. But there we are, guys. That's my very short review for Honey Boy. If you have seen this film, and you loved it as much as I did, please, please, please let me know what you loved down in the comments below. If you saw it and you didn't really like it, you kind of hated it, again, let me know what you hated down in the comments below. And as always, guys, if you like what I'm doing here, please don't forget to like, subscribe, share this video with your friends, your pets, your families, your friendly neighborhood stunt chickens. Until the next one, peace and love, my dudes.